friends, our discussion this time about the respiratory system in humans. Well, to understand the respiratory system as a word, we must know the parts and function of the constituents of the respiratory system. We start from the first, namely the nose. Well, the air first enters the respiratory tract through the nostril with the inspiration mechanism. In the nasal cavity is filtered by nasal air from those particles that accompany the incoming air. Well, besides that, the air will also be warmed and humidified according to body temperature. From the nasal cavity, the air then leads to the pharynx, where air and food meet. So, in the pharynx, this is the place where breathing, air and food come from the mouth. After passing through the pharynx, the air will enter the larynx. Behind the tongue and in front of the larynx is the epiglottis, which regulates the entry of the food into the respective gauge. When food is swallowed, the larynx moves up and pushes the epiglottis so that it covers the glottis. The glottis is the opening of the trachea of windpipe. When food enters the stomach, the glottis opens, allowing air to enter the larynx, which is the upper part of the respiratory tract. There is also a voice box on the larynx. Sound exhaled from the inside out flow rapidly through the vocal cords, which are a pair of elastic muscles bent in the larynx. From the larynx, the air enters the trachea. In the trachea, there is cartilage that strengthens the trachea so that this channel will remain open. From the trachea, there are two branches called bronchi. This bronchi each leads to one of the lungs. Bronchi branch again in the lungs into small channels called bronchioles. The air then enters the alveoli. Collection of alveoli are called alveoles, which are air sacs at the end of the bronchioles. Oxygen from the air that enters the alveoli will be dashed off in the mouth membrane that lines the inner surface of the alveoli. 9 will, in the opposite direction, carbon dioxide pushed from the blood capillaries across the epithelium of the alveoli and into the air cavities of the expelled out of the body through the mechanism of respiration.